Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. As you can see, I am back to my normal skin, which it doesn't mean that Realms is back up and working again, but I have been seeing some positive stuff happening over in that department. So that doesn't mean that you can expect any Realms videos soon, but it does mean that it looks like we're heading in the right direction, which is always a good thing. That's off topic. Today what I want to do is I want to do a tier list of all of the Minecraft goat horns recently added in the 1.19 update and all of the music discs that exist as of this update. Now, as you can see, this tier list ranges from S all the way down to F, and some of these letters are terrible, like that's supposed to be a B, that's supposed to be a D. So what we're going to do is we are going to listen to each one, and we're going to put it up here accordingly. Just so you know, this is not something that you should take very seriously. This is purely my opinion. Maybe one that I put up higher on the list you feel deserves to be lower, or vice versa. This is just for a bit of fun, so let's get started. Coming up first, we have, what is this? Goat horn ponder. Okay? This is probably my favorite goat horn. I've listened to all the other ones already, and this one is actually really good. This is really, really good. We need more just like this. Straight away, I'm putting this in S tier. This is a fantastic goat horn. The only thing is you don't have names to look after them of. So just, that's Ponder. The second one, what is this one called? This is Sing. This is like the response to the first one, and it's really, really good. My only issue is that it's really short, and it really only works after that first one. So if you play this one first, it doesn't quite sound as good, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to put it in the A tier. It's a very good sounding goat horn, but not the number one. So now we can get rid of that. The reason I'm throwing these back in here is because otherwise they're going to fill up my hot bar, and it will be very annoying. Number 3, this one is Seek. Now, you would think that I would probably put this down in F right off the bat, but after listening to the other ones, this one actually is one of the better ones. Plus, it sounds a lot like the raid sound, so you can definitely use this for more prank ideas. So I'm actually going to put this in B, believe it or not. Next up, we have Feel. Let's listen to this one. That one, in all honesty, it sounds like a fart. You know, the first letter of fart is F. Next one is Admire. That one's kind of creepy. So you can use it in a scary situation, but other than that, it's not really that appealing. I don't think it's as bad as like an E tier, but it's certainly not C or anything above. So I'm going to put it in the D tier and just say that this one is not the best, but it's not the worst of them all. Next one we have Call. Now this one starts really poorly and it sounds kind of gross, but then by the end it almost sounds like the one that's in the B category, whatever that one was called. This one's not terrible, it's definitely better than the creepy one, so I'm going to put this one in the C tier. So we're actually really just putting one per thing. We'll see if the last one goes in E or not. Alright, next one is Yearn. That one is, again, almost kind of creepy, but at the same time, it's probably the most realistic sounding one. If you were to blow a goat horn, it would probably sound something like that. We actually have a ram's horn, I believe it is, in our house. Don't ask why, and it kind of sounds like that. So it's not E. I would put it in D with the other one. And the last goat horn is Dream. Yeah, this one, again, sounds kind of creepy and ominous. It probably only works best if you're, like, standing on top of a mountain and trying to call out to somebody. Apart from that, it's going to be kind of an ugly sound. So I think we're going to go ahead and just put it in E. So we have at least one goat horn for each category. And as you can see, they tend to weigh in a little bit more towards the not-so-great side. So we have some really good goat horns and some bad goat horns. But it's okay, because now we're going to move on to the music discs. 13. I don't like this one. I'm just going to say it. I'm not a fan of it. It's creepy, yes, And it sounds really cool if you're doing this for like a haunted feel, but this is not a bop. I can't dance to this. This is the kind of one that I would go like this to. I'm gonna back away from it. Very slowly. It's not my favorite. But at the same time, it's not the worst one that's out there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in E. We have Cat. This is one of my personal favorite ones, actually. This is a very pleasant one. I like this one. I do like this one. This is a bop. This is definitely one that I would try and collect right off the bat. I think we're going to put it in A. This is a really solid one. I like this one a lot. Next on the list, what is this one? This is Blocks. This isn't too bad either. It's not as good as Cat, in my opinion. This one is pretty good. It's pretty good. And I do have this one like on a playlist or whatever, but not quite A tier. It's close. It's really close. I'm going to put it in B. It's very close. If there was like the top of the B, that's where that would be. That would be right at the top, right beneath A. And a quick disclaimer, I do know that I'm not listening to the full song, but I have listened to all of these all the way through before. Up next we have Chirp. I mean, come on. I just need like a pesky bird on my shoulder and we're good. This is like one of the ultimate bops. This is amazing. I dance to this all the time. This one is probably the most nostalgic to me because I can just imagine a house that I once made, like a hobbit hole kind of thing, with a big glass window, looking out over the sunset with all my other friends, and I would just watch the sunset while listening to this song. This one, easily for me, S tier. I don't think anyone dislikes this song. This is the definition of perfection when it comes to music discs. We need more like this, and it actually pains me to throw it into the lava. It literally pains me to take this disc, and do that. I don't like that. It's fantastic. We have Far. Now this one I completely forgot existed up until recently, and I forgot how good this one actually is. This is really nice. It's simple. It's like light-toned, not in a creepy way though. It's kind of like a very relaxing, very peaceful kind of thing. But not like I should be meditating. Like you could kind of dance to this one. So, between B and A, I think I'd actually have to put it in the A tier. This is a really good one. And that's going to be really confusing because there's two green ones up there. But, oh well. I just wanted to take another second and appreciate this one because this one's really good. Mall, okay. This one isn't bad. I have to say though, between that one and whatever that one was right there, this one, that was Blocks, right? That was Blocks. Okay, between Blocks and Mall, this is good. This is definitely good. I wouldn't put it in, I don't know, it's between C and B. One of these two, and I don't know which one. I'm just gonna say because it's a little bit... yeah, I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B. This one is a B tier. However you pronounce it. Melohi? Melohi? I don't know. This is kind of a creepier one, right? Like I'd be sneaking through the wastelands. You know? Very eerily. It's not a bad one, though. It's not, like, bad creepy. It's, like, good creepy. But it's not my favorite one ever. So, I'm thinking C for this one. I'm definitely thinking C. Most of the music discs are up here, with the exception of 13 right there. Yeah, we're going to put that in C. Aha, then we have the one that is all black. What is this one? Oh, Stall. Yes, this is a good one. I like this one. Every time I play it, though, with like my phone on my desk or something like that, my desk starts to vibrate because of the bass drops. This is a good one, though. Like, this one you can bop to. It's not the best one ever, but it's definitely up there. The only thing is, here, coming up right here, there's the whistle part, and it actually sounds bad. Like, the whistle is bad, in my opinion. And I don't know why. It just sounds bad to me, and for that reason, it's not going in A, it's going in B. Yeah, it's this part. It sounds kind of bad, if I'm being honest. And that's why it's going in B and not going in A. But it still, overall, is a very pleasant music disc. And we move on to the final row. What is this one? Strad. This is pleasant. This is another one up there with, what was the other one? Up there with this one, Far. This is one that I haven't listened to in a while. Very, very good. I gotta be honest, I'm thinking A. Maybe it's just my personal music opinion, but, like, I'm thinking A. I'm thinking, yeah, I think we're gonna have to put this one in A. That one's going in A. That's a good one. Ward. This is not my favorite. I'll just put it that way. This is not my favorite one, but it's not that bad. Like, I listen to this one every once in a while, but it's not my favorite one. I'm actually considering between C and D for this one. We might have our first D music disc. This one is going in D. It's a good one, but like I said, it's not my favorite. It's definitely not higher on my list. Oh boy, okay, now we have the broken record. 11. Yeah, I think we know where I'm putting this one. This one is an automatic F. In fact, it's so bad... Oh, I just broke that. Whoopsies. This is so bad, I'm putting it below the goat horn. Because that... It's not even music. You can't call it a music disc. Look, like you see down here, it says music disc. This is not music. This is just a broken disc. And it's terrifying. I do not like this one at all. This is probably my least favorite of all the music discs. I mean, if I could, like, dig a hole and throw it down there... I would. That's exactly where I would put it. It's that bad. Moving on from that very pleasant note, we have... Wait. Wait for what? Oh, of course. Silly me, that's the name of the song. I'm a comedian. This is a very pleasant one. This one I have actually played to put me to sleep. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way. Like, this one can actually make me fall asleep. I'm thinking between C and B for this one. There is like a little bass drop in there. I'm going to put it in B. This one's going to go in the B tier. This is a pretty good one. I have no complaints with this one. It's not my favorite one. That's why it's not going in A or S. But it's a good one. It's a solid music disc. It's going in B. Oh, I know what this one is. Ready? Yeah! This is one of the more recent music discs called Other Side. And you know what I'm thinking? Let's quick put it on the tier list before we start dancing to it. S. Automatic S. This one is the definition of a bop. I know I'm not in sync, but I don't care. This one is fantastic. It is tied for Chirp as my favorite. Aw, I didn't want it to stop, but I have to move on. 5. So this is the newest one of them all. This is basically 11, except it's someone running from the warden. I believe there's a little bit of music in here in a second, but again, it's just bad. Hold on, we're gonna wait for the music, and there's the music. There's a little bit of music, but it makes no sense. Why do you put the music in there when it's already terrifying? And they made the disc look so cool. I mean, look at that. The disc looks so cool. But it sounds terrible. Besides this little thing. Was that it? Oh, no, then it's back to creepy. Simply for the reason that it actually has a slightly mild bit of music in it, I'm going to put it in E. But what is this one? What is this one? This is... Oh, 13. Yeah. Alright, that's fair. Alright. We're putting 5 with 13. The numbers go together, except for 11. 11, you stink. Pig Step. This is a pretty good one. It's kind of creepy, like it's kind of scary. It does fit like the Nether theme, But it's good. It's a pretty good one. I think this is my brother's favorite. This is his favorite music disc. This is definitely a bop, but because of that kind of like scary element to it, I'm not going to put it super high on the tier list. Just for that reason. But like this part, this is pretty good. I'm going to say, we're going to put it in B. That's where we're going to go with this one. That one's going in B. There you go, so that one stretches all the way across. While we talk about it, let's throw in Chirp. Let's throw in Chirp as we do this. So, this is our official list. We have one goat horn and one music disc in F. We have a couple in E, a couple in D, very few in C, a ton of them in B, quite a good number in A, and 3 in the S tier. These are the elitist of the elite. These are the best that there is. These are my very favorites. I don't want them to go anywhere. If they ever remove these from the game, I will stop playing Minecraft. You have my word. Not really. Oh, I almost got the goat horn in here. Anyways, that is my official tier list, as you can see. Overall, I think I rated them pretty fairly, even though I didn't listen to them all the way through while I was making this video. If you want to listen to some of these music discs all the way through, or listen to the goat horns again yourself, either hop on Minecraft yourself and give them a listen, or if that takes too much time for you, just go onto YouTube and look them up. You can find all of the music discs on there and listen to them till your heart's content. So with that being said, I would like to say thank you very much for watching this Minecraft video, and I will see you in the next one.